What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out this video. I just wanted to hop on really quickly to answer a question that I hear all of the time, and that's how do you get started in the stock market? A lot of times you hear the stock market is risky or it's like gambling, but of course, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is power. So we have to make sure that we seek out that information and we get the knowledge, and then we can make informed and better decisions. Because when you think about the stock market, you think about various companies in the stock market. But when you really think about it, we have access to that information because we invest in those companies each and every day. We buy the products and the services, we go to the stores, we drive the cars, we have the cell phones. We invest in these products every single day. So really all we have to do is look around us. Look outside. That Tesla, we can invest in that. We can become owners in that particular company, not just buy the car. The cell phones, we have Verizon, we have AT&T, we have T-Mobile. We can invest in that brand, not just that particular service or cell phone. Some of us go to Target each and every day, at least 3 or 4 times a week. We can invest in Target stock. We can invest in Walmart stock. We look down the street, we see on corners, every block, we see a McDonald's. We can invest in McDonald's. We can invest in the brands that we're already investing our money in, but we can become owners in that particular company, which is powerful. So like I said, just look around us. That's how you get started. You look at your bank statement. You look at what companies are you expending money on, and that's where you can first get started, because clearly there's a trust in the brand, there's a trust in the service, there's a trust in the product. We look at 3M for office supplies. They dominate when it comes to office supplies. And so we trust in that brand. So why not invest in that brand? Why not buy ownership into that particular company? So that's how you get started in the stock market, by information, by what you already feel comfortable in. Don't invest in companies or products that you haven't heard of and what have you, that you don't have the research on. That's when it becomes risky, because the lack of information is there. But once you have the information, once you already have it in your pocket, in your house, in your car, you're familiar with it. You're going to continue to invest your money in it, whether it's on the stock side or whether it's on a product or service side. A bigger question is, what I hear a lot is, when do you buy and when do you sell? When it comes to the stock market is cyclical, and it constantly goes up and down, up and down. Everybody knows when it comes to me, I'm big on budgeting, saving, and investing, doing those things all of the time. So when it comes to budgeting, you should always budget for saving and investing. So you should consistently save and invest. And so that's the answer to the question. When it comes to invest, when should you invest? Consistently. When you consistently invest, even if the market goes up and down, you don't want to buy it high, because of course, one of the mantras when it comes to the stock market, you buy low and you sell high. But if you consistently buy, even if you buy low, even if you sell high, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of dollar cost averaging, DCA. Sometimes you're going to buy it high, sometimes you're going to buy it low, but on average, it'll even out in the middle. So that's dollar cost averaging. It will average out. So don't be worried about always catching it at the bottom, because sometimes you may miss the bottom. Sometimes you may hit it in the middle. Sometimes you may get it at the top. But if you consistently invest, you will hit the bottom more. You will hit the top sometimes. A lot of times you'll get it in the middle. So that's my answer for when you should buy. When should you sell? That becomes a little tricky because that's subjective. It depends on what you're looking for. Because when you think about the banks, when you think about your savings account, even when you think about CDs, when it comes to those, your average rate of return may be 0.5%, 0.1%, or even 1%. In the stock market, sky's the limit when it comes to your interest rate, because the stock market on average is over 10% a year. So just imagine you can get a guaranteed 0.5 or 1%, or it's a chance that you can get 2% in the stock market, 200%, 2000%. So as long as you do your research and as long as you're investing in products and services that you already have information in, or that you're willing to do research on, it's a chance that you can double, triple, 10x the money that you're investing in the stock market. So as far as when should you sell, that's on you, but just know you can increase your rate of return in the stock market more so than keeping your money in the bank.